Good morning, students! It's nice to see you in this morning. How are you today? Fine? Good. I hope you all are always fine, so you are ready to study English with me today. Let me introduce myself. My name is Maria Serlivianti. You can call me Miss Wiwin. And I am from Lembata, it's Nusa Tenggara. And now, I'm your pre-service teacher from University of Kanjuruhan, Malang. Well, students, as the previous meeting, you still have class with Mr. Ikhwan Helami through his YouTube channel. Due to the coronavirus pandemic, hopefully the coronavirus pandemic will come to the end, and we should prevent from the coronavirus pandemic by keeping our environment clean, by keeping our health, by washing our hands before and after doing the activities, and always wearing face mask. Well, everybody, I'm happy that you all are fine because you slept well last night and you had a good breakfast this morning. And I think you are ready to study English with me today. And I am also to know that all of you are present now. Well, everybody, before starting our lesson, let's start our lesson by praying first. Praying begins. Over. Well, boys and girls, in the previous meeting, we have learned about self-introduction and pronoun, and also congratulation and compliment. And now, we are going to talk about the descriptive text. In the end of the lesson, I hope all of you are able to write the descriptive text about historical buildings or tourism objects and produce orally. After making sure that the condition around you is clean, now let us focus on our lesson today. For our lesson today, we are going to learn about the descriptive text. Well, students, have you ever learned about the descriptive text? Have you ever been to a tourism spot or historical buildings? Good. I think all of you have learned about the descriptive text when you were in junior high school and also have been to tourism spot or historical buildings. Well, students, before further ado, we need to understand first what is the descriptive text. The descriptive text is a genre of text which contains explanation and description of an object from its shape, function, and characteristic. It can be a person, an animal, a place, a thing, and etc. Its goal is to describe an object and to inform the reader about a particular thing. Okay, students, as we know that every type of text must have their own generic structure, social function, and language feature. For descriptive text has two elements, they are generic structure and language feature. First is generic structure. Generic structure consists of identification and description. Identification here is general explanation. It means that the part introduces where or who the subject being described, while description is special characteristics or special explanation that the object, place, or person being described. It can be physical appearance, atmosphere, or other specific characteristic. Okay, students, the second element of descriptive text is language feature. Okay, students, if we want to write a descriptive text, we must using simple present tense. The formula here is subject here I, you, we, they plus verb 1 plus object, while subject she, he, it plus verb 1 add s or es plus object. And then using simple past tense, if you want to tell the history of place. The formula here, subject plus was or were plus object, and then subject plus verb 2 plus object. Next, using present passive voice, the formula here, the passive, object plus to be am is are plus verb 3 plus by plus subject plus adverb. Next, using a lot of adjective to describe, number, and classify the thing. For example, 2 strong legs, sharp white fangs, historical buildings, well known. The adjective here, strong, sharp, historical, and well known. Well known and historical here, based on the text at Borobudur Temple. And then, using adverbs to give additional information to the behavior or characteristics of the thing being described, such as very, extremely, definitely. For example, very, extremely. In Magelang, Central Java, here it's adverb of place. In UNESCO here is adverb to. And in Magelang and Central Java, UNESCO is adverb of place. And we can know that is in text. The text here is Borobudur Temple. And then using linking verbs such as be, is, am, are, appear, feel, grow, smell, and etc. For example, the song sounds beautiful. Sounds, it smells nice, smells, he is handsome, his, and tree, floor, which arranged accordingly. Accordingly here is adverb. Take a look back at Borobudur Temple. Next, how to write the descriptive text. Okay, students, after you understand about the descriptive text and the definition and the elements of descriptive text, now we are going to discuss about how to write the descriptive text. The first here, how to write the topic sentence and topic sentence, and then the writing process here consists of how to do pre-writing and how to organize your writing. And then use spatial order to organize description, such as back to front, left to right, top to bottom, far to near, and so on. And then use spatial order expression to show the order, such as on the dashboard of my car, in front of the sofa, and the distance. And then a paragraph consists of 3 parts, namely topic sentence, supporting sentence, and concluding sentence. Next, the topic sentence for descriptive text, paragraph, should name the topic. And then the controlling idea should give the overall information of the place you are describing. For example, when I was 5 years old, I lived in a house that had a strange atmosphere. Okay, students, for this example here, we know that the topic here is house and the controlling idea is strange atmosphere. And then supporting sentence. Supporting sentence here are the body of paragraph. And in descriptive paragraphs, you have to include a lot of details because the more details you include, the more clearly your readers will imagine what you are describing. Next, paragraph unity. An important element of paragraph is unity. When a paragraph has unity, all the supporting sentence discuss only one idea. And then the unity here, it means that each paragraph has only one main idea. If a sentence or detail does not adhere closely to the central idea expressed in the topic sentence, it does not belong in that paragraph. So, from the beginning to end, each sentence is directly related to the topic.
Okay, students, next. Okay, students, next writing process of descriptive text. There are 4 stages. First is pre-writing, second is organizing, the third is writing rough draft, and the last is revising and editing. The first stages here is pre-writing. The steps are way to get idea, choosing a topic, and collecting ideas to explain the topic. And then you must use clustering technique for pre-writing. Okay, students, clustering technique here is called mind mapping or idea mapping. Mind mapping here is a strategy that allows you to explore the relationships between ideas. When you cluster, you start by writing your topic in a circle in the middle of your paper. The idea in each small circle may produce even more ideas and therefore more circle around it. Okay, students, here the mind mapping of Borobudur Temple. You must write a circle and you write in the larger circle. Here is Borobudur Temple, and then you must write the new idea here. Okay, students, after that, you must write then the new ideas, and the largest circle here is the topic that you have to write in your paragraph. Okay, students, this is the mind mapping of Borobudur Temple. Okay, students, the second is write sentence. The description here tells the readers how something looks, feels, tastes, and sounds, and then use spatial order to organize a description such as back to front, left to right, top to bottom, far to near, and so on. And then use spatial order expression such as on the dashboard of my car, in front of the sofa, and in the distance. Here is the mind mapping of Borobudur Temple. Okay, students, the second stage is organizing. Organizing of descriptive text here has 2 parts, namely identification and description. Identification here, you can write as a topic, and then while description is special explanation or special characteristics. They are how it looks, smell, feels, taste, and sound, and then use spatial signal. Okay, students, the third stages here is write a rough draft. Okay, students, now you write your rough draft based on the structure of descriptive text. And then the 4 stages here, revising and editing. First is check your text structure and check the spatial signal that you use in your writing. Then check the sentence structure, such as simple sentence, compound sentence, complex sentence, compound complex sentence. And the last is check the grammar and punctuation. Okay, students, this is the final draft of Borobudur Temple that we have written by using mind mapping. And the first paragraph here is the identification, and the second paragraph here is the description.
Well, students, I think that's all about the explanation of our lesson today, and I hope you have understood about the descriptive text. Well, students, what we have learned today? Excellent! We have learned about the descriptive text. The descriptive text is a genre text which contains explanations and descriptions. It can be a person, an animal, a place, a thing, and etc. As well as we know, the descriptive text has two elements. They are generic structure and language feature. The generic structure here has two parts. They are identification and descriptions. Identification is a general explanation, while the description is a special explanation. And then, for the language feature, there are several notes here. First, using simple present tense. Second, using simple past tense if we describe about the history of place. And next, using passive voice, and then using adverb and adjective. About the explanation and example of the descriptive text clearly, you can look at my YouTube channel again and again. I hope all of you have learned new things. If some of you don't understand, please don't hesitate to ask me via WhatsApp. And please do your assignment, and I will send you via WhatsApp. Alright everybody, because the time is up, let us close our lesson by praying to God. Praying begins. Over. Okay, everybody, I think that's all about our lesson today. And have a nice weekend. Goodbye and see you.